Today, we're taking a deeper look at the home security gadget that's shaking up the game right now. Home security systems used to be something you only considered when you were a homeowner, and a homeowner with a bit of money to spend at that. Typical equipment and installation costs will often land you in the $1,000 to $2,000 range, and the monitoring service you need to subscribe to make use of the service will often end up costing you an additional $500 a year. What's worse, these systems are often more of a nuisance than anything, and over 98% of all alarms triggered were false alarms. And depending upon where you live, you might actually be charged money for a false alarm if the police responded to the call. To round up the list of grievances, these traditional alarm systems were basically not even an option for those who rent their apartment. If your landlord would even allow you to install one, it would mean doing the exact same thing all over again as soon as you moved. And these are the exact problems that Canary, a smart standalone home security gadget, hoped to solve when they first launched their Indiegogo campaign back in 2013. Canary takes a decidedly simple approach to home security. Create one device with an HD camera, motion sensor, siren, and temperature, air quality, and humidity sensors. Canary is connected to your home network and controlled by your smartphone, where you can receive live notifications about activity in your home accompanied with a video of the events. You can connect to Canary from anywhere in the world and get a live feed of exactly what's happening in your home. If you have a small apartment, one Canary is probably enough. But if you have a large apartment or a house, you can connect as many of them together as you like, covering any rooms in the house that might need protecting. Now, we covered Canary briefly back when the campaign went live, but it's always interesting to see how crowd-funded companies are doing once they've actually brought a product to market. So we went down to the Canary offices in New York City and talked to the CEO and co-founder, Adam Sager.
I was passionate about this because I've been in the security space for 15 years. Everything I've been doing has been thinking about, actually, how do we solve these problems in real ways? A lot of the problem solving is very human. It's not just, what's the best way to protect this building, but if you're protecting something for a business, well, it's still, how do the people feel inside? It's the same for a school. If you're protecting a school, it's not just you're the best, glass on the windows, but how do the students feel? How do the parents feel? These are very, very important things, and in fact, they're half of the problem that you're trying to solve with security. At the time, we had no idea that we were creating an entirely new category of products. Something you can just place on your table and you have security. Canary is built to get better and smarter over time. So if you have it today, it's a totally different product than if you bought it in January. I mean, the hardware is the same, but the experience is completely different, like what it can do and how it interacts with you. And in 6 months from now, it'll be completely different from what it is today. That's what we're doing. We're constantly iterating and building on the product that we have.
We spent a couple of weeks testing Canary, and it's honestly a really useful device to have. When you first start using it, you'll get a lot of notifications about activity happening in your home. But over time, you actually train the device to understand and identify common events, and the frivolous notifications stop happening. It learns that your drapes blowing in the wind isn't cause for concern, and your cat isn't a burglar. And because the Canary team is constantly working to improve the way the device functions, it has matured a lot since its initial release, and promises to keep getting better. So if you've always wanted some basic home security for your apartment, we definitely recommend checking it out. Even just having a live HD video feed of your house is pretty awesome. It's also handy for catching your roommate stealing your food from the fridge, so consider that a bonus. It's about $250 to own one, and we'll leave a link below in case you're interested. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and we'll see you guys next time on Big Shiny Things.